the years go by.
Good morning, my loves. It is Tuesday, December 26th. It is like 8 a.m. or is it 7? What time is it? It's early a.m. Let's see. It is 7:50 a.m. Nolan is dressed and had his bottle and he's ready. I'm gonna put my workout clothes on and I'm gonna bring him to daycare and then I'm gonna go work out. I am coming down with a little cold that the kids had for the past week or so. So I'm gonna j'ai peur. I'm gonna work out to burn as much toxins as possible so I can get over that cold real fast. If you hear me talk weird, it's because I'm still wearing my retainers. I'm gonna go in the bathroom right now, take my shower, and then we're gonna start that day. What do you think about that? Sounds good? Alright, let's go. Good morning, my loves. Happy New Year. It is currently January 3rd. It's 2024. I am so glad that 2023 is over. It couldn't be over any faster. I was done with the year. What a messed up year. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad it's over. So happy New Year's. All the best for 2024. It is currently January 3rd, Wednesday morning. The kids are in school. I'm done with my workout. I am about to get something to eat. And I brought you with me to the kitchen. I want to catch up with you on our holiday weekend, Christmas weekend more specifically, because first of all, I was super apprehensive of this past Christmas. It was our first Christmas as a divided family. It was our son Nolan's first Christmas also. So there was a lot of firsts. And also, I believe I had a bit of PTSD from last year's Christmas, 2022. It was so dramatic and chaotic that I was a bit traumatized by it. Spoiler alert, it went very well. So that's great. We're on for a new beginning, a new type of family, I guess. And I am very proud of myself for keeping my shit together. So kudos to me. Yay! But yeah, I wanted to catch up with you while cooking some breakfast because your girl is hungry. It's gonna be Brussels sprouts, eggs, and sausages. That's breakfast. And I'm cutting my Brussels sprouts right now. And I want to catch you up on our Christmas weekend. It was really nice. Like I was saying earlier, I was a bit apprehensive, but it went very well. I'm gonna rewind time to Saturday, December 23rd. We had a mother-daughter date in the city. I brought Ella to Manhattan. We took the ferry. We got to Wall Street. We went and checked out the World Trade Center, Ground Zero. She was very touched by the monument and all the name engraved in the stone, you know. And then from there, we went to Herald Square. I had tickets to see Cirque du Soleil at the Madison Square Garden. The show that they were showing was Twas the Night. It's a Christmas show, mostly kid-oriented, but adults can also enjoy it. It was very beautiful, you guys. It was a beautiful, beautiful show with amazing performers. There was that lady who was twirling around in the air, held by her hair. You guys, my scalp was hurting just looking at her. but she did such an amazing performance. There was also this other performer. She was twirling around in a luggage carrier, you know, the ones you get at the hotel. I'll put the footage for you guys to see, doing some amazing moves. It was just wow. The dancers were really good. The story was super nice. Ella totally related to the main character. And we had a great time, you know. I have to say, we had a wonderful time. We came out of there with stars in our eyes. And then we made our way to Macy's because I wanted to check out their Christmas windows. Let me get the seasonings for my Brussels sprouts. I'll be right back. So we made our way to Macy's, right? And then we checked out the windows. They were pretty nice. There was some pretty amazing decoration, but overall Ella was not really impressed. I think the older they get, the harder it is to impress them after all, you know. They did have a cool window that I couldn't really film because it was so crowded. There was so many people. It was kind of an interactive window where there was a camera who would film you while singing a Christmas carol, like karaoke style. We tried to do it, but it was so crowded that we gave up. But then we went inside Macy's. That's where I feel, for me, the wow effect is. Their decoration inside is always so amazing, you know. Anyways, we walked around and scrolled through the aisles of handbags and perfume and cosmetic. I really enjoyed the little decoration they have everywhere. Everything was in the details. I mean, it's Macy's. They know what they do when it comes to decor, right? And then we came across It's Sugar. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's like a place where you can buy as much candies as your blood can tolerate and more. Ella and I love this place, and every time we see one, we kind of have to go there and get some candies. So we did, and then once we had our sugar fix, we went back home. That was our mother-daughter date in the city. It was really nice. And then the next day was Christmas Eve. We didn't do much on Christmas Eve, except that we wore matching pajamas, Nolan, Ella, and I, and it was so cute. I never really did the matching pajama thing before, and I did it for the first time this year, and you guys, I want to do it every year from now on. I loved it. It was the cutest thing ever. So I decided to do a little photo shoot with our matchy pajamas, right? I think that's one of our best memories, just the three of us, that is, where we set it up. I set it up, the ring light, with my phone and a little remote control. And we had to find the right spot because I wanted the Christmas tree in the background, and we realized that our Christmas tree is a little small, so it might not show. But once we found a couple spots, we started shooting. And the challenge was to get our 9-month-old baby to pay attention to the camera or have some type of facial expression that was just not the poker face that he usually does. So Ella and I were like doing crazy noises and crazy face, and then we had to stop just on time to pose for the picture. We laughed so much. I'm gonna put a few shots for you guys to see. We were just dying of laughter, and after a while we were just exhausted, so we stopped. But I got a bunch of nice little shots, and I was able to do a little digital Christmas card that I sent to my friends and family, and we had a really good time, and I was able to get some nice memories. And I think I want to keep this as a Christmas tradition, where we have matchy pajamas and we just try to shoot and have a good time, you know. So that was Christmas Eve, and then came Christmas Day. All right, let me cut my sausages and do my omelet real quick. All right, so for Christmas Day, a couple weeks prior, I asked Ella how did she envision Christmas because, you know, it's a different type of Christmas this year. Like I was telling you guys earlier, we never had one of those before. So, you know, I wanted, Christmas is about the kids. So I wanted to know how she envisioned Christmas. And she said, I don't really need us to be together for Christmas Eve, but on Christmas Day, especially in the morning, I want to have both of you guys and open the gifts and do something together. And so Nigel offered to come and cook breakfast. And so he did. Everybody had their favorite breakfast. I didn't have to do a thing, which was really nice for a change. We got to enjoy our meal. And then once we were done eating, Ella started by opening her first gift. And it's funny because as she gets older, the gifts are more and more grown-ups. This year she was asking for a fluffy blanket, very soft and that feels like fur, but not fur. So I got her that, exactly that, amongst other things. And she was really happy with what she had. So that was a success. And then Nolan, Nolan had to open his first gift. That was pretty interesting. So it's the first time Nolan ever opened a wrapped gift, right? He didn't quite comprehend the concept. He was like, what are we doing here? What am I supposed to do? Like, you want me to do what? What's the point? I tried to let him open it, but at the end of the day, he was not doing it, you know. So anyways, we got him, and by we I said Ella and I fell in love with this brand that we found during a Christmas market in Union Square. It's called Hazel Village. They hand make their stuffed animal, I guess. They source their product all over the world. They make sure it's fair trade, that people get a good salary when they get paid, that the quality of the product is top notch. And I love that it's locally made in Brooklyn. We got him a little rabbit called Lucas. And the cool thing with this brand is that you can pick either your stuffed animal or your stuffed doll, right? And then you can pick an outfit. You can customize the outfit however you want. And cherry on top, you guys, which is what gets me, you can have the clothes to match, the clothes for your baby to match the toy. What? Don't do that to me. You know I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, but I want to do it. Et voila. And then came New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is always a special time in our household because it's Ella's birthday. And this year Ella turned 11. So usually on New Year's Eve we go to the mall and we kind of spoil her a little bit, and she gets to spend the money that she's been gifted for Christmas or for her birthday. So that's exactly what we did. I didn't really film anything. I mean, I tried to, and then we went to the cheese factory for lunch, and she had her little birthday cheesecake, and I pulled out my phone and I started to, you know, record, or I thought I was recording the happy birthday song, and then I realized that I never pressed record, so it was slightly annoying. In the evening I had a girlfriend come with her 2 daughters, and we just had a really chill time at home. The girls were playing, the baby was sleeping, and my friend and I were just chatting all night. But yeah, this was our holiday season, you know, Christmas, New Year. Went very well, like I was saying earlier. Now, as you can imagine, I am super happy that 2023 is over. It was by far the hardest year I've had in a extremely long time, or should I say ever. But I am looking at 2024 thinking it can't be worse than what just happened, right? And I can only go up from there. I have to rebuild my entire life. I have to redefine myself. I am quite excited about that journey. I think 42 is the perfect year for that also. And like I was saying in my comeback video, I can't wait to experience this with you guys. Let's see where this journey is going to bring me. I don't want to take New Year's resolutions, but there are a few things that I really want to focus on this year, health-wise at least. Of course, I have my goals, my overall goals, my bigger picture, and I want to work towards that. Sometimes it's hard because I feel like I'm not doing anything productive, but I'm just gonna keep going and stay focused. Yesterday was one of those days where I felt like all the days are going by one after the other, and they all feel the same. They all feel like they're repeating themselves, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything to move forward. I need to step back and take a look at the bigger picture and stay focused and keep going. And so that brings me to the little resolution or little things that I want to do. I want to start journaling more often, because at moments like this where I feel stuck, where I feel like I'm not doing anything and I'm not moving forward and I'm wasting time, I need to take a journal and look back at where I was a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years ago. So I can see how much I've done. And I've not been consistent at doing this, and I need to do that. So this is one thing that I want to do. I want to start journaling more. Another thing I would like to work on is my sleep schedule. Since I've been pregnant with Nolan, my sleep has been disrupted every night, many times, right? Every night. Right now, Nolan is almost 10 weeks, 10, see what I mean? 10 months old, and we're finally getting into a consistent night of sleep where he doesn't always wake up in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, he's teething, so at times he will wake up because he's in pain or whatnot. I know personally that when I don't get enough sleep, it affects my mental health first. Physical, I feel it after, but if I don't have consistent sleep for several days in a row, I feel depressed. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm so tired. No, I feel like mentally like it's the end of the world. So I need to really check my sleep, and I would like to really be on top of my circadian rhythm, where I wake up with the sun, and once the sun sets, everything slows down in my schedule. It's challenging because right now the sun sets at 4:30 p.m. and that's when I get the kids back from school or childcare, and that's when I need to, be active. I'm gonna find a way to slow it down and take time to breathe. And it's, when I think about it, it's around that time that I feel overwhelmed and I feel like my life is shit and that I'm never gonna this and then and really this is when I need to chill. This is when I need to take it easy on myself. So I'm gonna work on that, on following my circadian rhythm and allowing enough sleep through the night as much as possible with a baby, and pay attention to my mood according to the time of the day and the time on my cycle, which brings me back to journaling. Journaling is important because it's going to help me keep track on that. See how it all kind of work together? Another thing that I had in mind that I want to do again this year is stop drinking. I had stopped drinking alcohol for about 2 years, I think, if not more, while trying to get pregnant, while being pregnant. I think it was more than 2 years. It was extremely challenging on a social level. and it was quite annoying at times. I didn't understand why the need to drink alcohol when we are in gathering in social groups and having fun with each other. Like, alcohol is a must all the time, and it bothered me. At time I had to not fight, but like really stand my ground, said no, I am not going to drink alcohol. And it was kind of like, oh, the party pooper. It was quite frustrating at times, but I stand my ground. And honestly, I've never felt better in my body than when I was not drinking. Since I stopped breastfeeding, so since mid-August of 2023, I slowly started to drink a cocktail here, a glass of wine there. And I can tell the difference in my body from when I drink and when I don't drink. I don't like it. And I think I'm gonna either completely quit or allow myself maybe 2 glasses a year or something, my birthday or whatnot. But I don't like the effect of alcohol on my body. And I'm not talking about getting drunk. I'm just talking about the fact that I don't sleep well. I don't feel good the next day. My body is swollen from the alcohol the next day. My performance in working out, my mental health, everything, it's not. And I do UTIs. Alcohol is a direct link with UTIs for me. So cheers to that. Plus, little secret, I don't enjoy it. I don't even enjoy it. All right, the last thing that I want to do is I want to start doing fermented food. I started to do my first batch of kombucha. That's probably a video on its own, but in a nutshell, I want to enrich our gut microbiome. So I'm going to start playing around with fermented food and see how we can implement that into our diet. So voila, those are my, how many? 4: sleep, journaling, sleep, alcohol, and fermented food. Yeah, four things that I want to focus on for 2024. And on top of course, getting my shit together, rebuilding my life, being financially safe and independent. But all this is a bigger master plan that's gonna take time. But voila, in a nutshell, where I stand, my loves. I hope you're up for the journey. I'm excited. I will love for you to tag along with me. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts about this vlog. I hope it's not gonna be too long, but I had a lot to say. It's my first vlog of the year. I love you guys. I'm gonna go. I have to edit this vlog and then go and pick up the kids. But I will see you guys next week with a new video. Until then, my loves, stay happy, stay healthy, have a beautiful life. Au revoir, Happy New Year, et à bientôt.
Hey, c'est la vie.